thing about your boy is
I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me.
That's right.
Whip your lovin' on me.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot. Been cooking with the sauce. Chef Curry with the boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rap to pay my bills.
It's week 7 of the National Football League, and we'll see Brock Purdy. He's gonna have to air it out plenty this week. It's the 49ers and the Chiefs, next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Good to be in the booth with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Greg, this is a passing league. You know that from your days. It's evolved even more into a game in the air. And boy, we have a couple of quarterbacks who know all about moving their team via the pass.
Yeah, I think we're going to see this ball thrown early and often throughout the game. And anyone who loves offensive football, this is certainly a treat. And you said it, Mike. This league has turned more and more with each passing season into a passing league. If you can't throw, if you can't generate points through the air and explosive plays, it is going to be very difficult to compete and win week in and week out in today's modern NFL.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. And off we go here on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last 2 seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his third. They'll run it for the first time with Elijah Mitchell. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game. 2nd and a yard.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Taking off, and he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Mitchell from the pistol. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Now 3rd down and 3.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, 49ers.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll go again with Mitchell. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Derek Noddy there to bring him down. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he's going to have a Niners first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
1st and 10 for Purdy. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 6-yard line.
Back to the air again is Purdy. This one caught at the 4. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. To the goal line and in. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
Well, Mike, I know I might be a little biased toward the position, but I'm happy to see them go his way early on National Tight Ends Day. And, of course, they're happy to go his way early and often in just about any game.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs come out with the face of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes, 2-time regular season MVP, 3-time Super Bowl MVP, just in his 8th year, best in the business at the helm for KC, Greg.
For so many years, Mike, the conversation was, is Patrick Mahomes the best quarterback in the NFL? And I think now, after winning back-to-back Super Bowls 3 and 4 years, it's not so much, is Patrick Mahomes the best quarterback in the NFL now? It's, is he entering the conversation as being one of the best quarterbacks of all time? I certainly am one of those people that believe that's the case. He has a chance through the rest of his career, now not even being 30 years old, to accomplish a lot of things that are unheard of at the NFL level.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got a man. It's Smith-Schuster. Give him 14 on that one. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Working the right side, taken in by Rice. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They put Kelsey in motion. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now to throw again. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelsey. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. To return is Ricky Pearsall. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Throwing is Purdy. He's got the first down and more than that. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Another run here with Mitchell. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
1st and 10. Purdy. And he is going to go down. They sack him to end the first quarter. So, 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 58. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. A run here with Mitchell. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
George Kittle was the intended target that time. And that'll set up 4th down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Moody's kick is good. And the 49ers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. To try again, it's 2nd and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to be about a yard short of the first, getting it up to the 36. They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelsey one more time for a Chiefs 1st down.
3rd and inches, you're thinking the tight ends are on the field to block for the back or the quarterback, but not here. Nice setup here, playing to the tendencies of their offense, and they come away with a nice completion.
Here's 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Throwing again, it's Mahomes.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning.
He is in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
And Butker on for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Chiefs are on top. It's 14-10.
49ers 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Pearsall gonna return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Purdy making the read and keeping it. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
On second down, a run with Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. It is 3rd and 10.
Now 3rd and 10.
Back to throw, Purdy. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Woo! And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Chiefs offense, Rashee Rice, set to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And that is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum, because so far they've come out hot in this one.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Niners offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Purdy works out of the pistol. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball down.
Now a loose football. That's picked up by the Chiefs.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now, Mahomes. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
They put Kelsey in motion. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Throwing is Mahomes. That one is complete to Hardman. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Niners offense and Elijah Mitchell getting ready for their next possession. The next drive about to get going. I want to remind you it's coming up in primetime this week. Week 7 already in the NFL. We have the Jets and Steelers on Sunday Night Football. And then coming up tomorrow night, the last of our Monday doubleheaders for the year, Ravens-Bucks from Tampa at 8:15. That's followed out west by the Chargers and Cardinals from the desert. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. 3rd and long.
3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
And that just can't happen. 3rd and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long 1st down.
Now to the rookie out of Louisville, it's Isaac Arendo. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Here's Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Catch made by Smith-Schuster. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Patrick to throw. A short one caught by Kelsey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
As as a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Into the hands of Juju. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw again. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. To throw is Purdy. He'll get it into the hands of Kittle. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A 1st down throw for Purdy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, it's Purdy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. And they are all over him yet again. He'll go down once more. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now, as he is on to punt it away for San Francisco. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, we reach halftime, and the visitors, the Chiefs, out on top as we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started over at the Superdome in New Orleans. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Alvin Kamara, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. These 2 teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here come the Chiefs and last year's Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes, for their next drive. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, KC.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They'll come up here on second down and 5. A handoff to Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Third and 5. Throwing is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's first and 10.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he gets that to Hardman. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll come to the line now on second and 2. He connects with Gray on that one. And he will score. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Kansas City.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Niners offense about ready to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Brings up second and 8 at the 28-yard line.
On second down, Purdy through the air, connecting with Debo. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He gets this complete to Mitchell. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Niners first down.
That's good for A.
On the give, it's Mitchell. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Chiefs' 44.
A give to Mitchell. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. Has his man. It's Samuel. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7.
At the 22-yard line.
Purdy works out of the pistol. He's got it at the 7. And he will get into the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers are able to cut the deficit to 10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. On first down, it's Mahomes. The throw on the run is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
First down throw, Mahomes to the left side in the hands of Rice.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 2 now, here's second and goal. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Pearsall going to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. 49ers offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. Here's Purdy on first and 10. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Purdy on first down. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's second and 2. To throw, Purdy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Mitchell.
Brought down by Nick Bolton. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This from 30 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump. He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
There's that man again. Another catch. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. The Niners offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. Not much there, maybe a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9. So Kittle comes in motion. The connection made to Ayuk. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. That's hauled in once again. It's Ayuk. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, it's Purdy. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 47-yard line.
Back to the air again is Purdy. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. 3rd and a yard. Purdy gonna give this to Garendo. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, 49ers.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs. Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the 4th quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back.
Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. They'll drop to throw. That one taken in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
The Chiefs offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Once again, it's Pacheco. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On comes the Chiefs punter. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The 49ers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big 1st down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10. A play fake. Now, oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. So, it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Hey, wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Yeah, straight out the Linux, that on for hours, I'm straight out the minutes. They calling up Dion, straight out the business. We take out the Sims and then take out percentage. Period, break out the minutes from capital M, now we straight out the sentence. They pay out, I'm finished. Then grade out the Lakers, the bay, watch the women, I'm gon' meet your mate. Lord, please don't save them. Minor bumps as I've been paving the road. I go to sleep, go major. Silver too, but I've been playing for gold. The metal keep close range. I cleaned up, still dangerous. Can't change West Philly raised. Wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, yeah. Got my stats up, I'm living out my dreams, yeah. Stretch this condo, I can fit a limousine, yeah. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. This be my tunnel music. They cut that confetti, I'm running through it.